Here are 13 times Meghan Markle was caught being rude on camera. Wait till you see number 9, because that one will leave you speechless. At a Canucks hockey game held on Autism Acceptance Night, Meghan Markle was caught on camera smiling and smirking during a heartfelt performance of the Canadian national anthem by autistic singer Mariah Wright-Maya. While the crowd stood respectfully and Prince Harry maintained a solemn expression beside her, Meghan appeared to be laughing at something offhand, creating an awkward and uncomfortable moment on live television. At Paris Fashion Week, Meghan Markle was caught on camera laughing when a model stumbled on the runway, a moment that quickly went viral for all the wrong reasons. She even turned to the person sitting next to her, expecting them to laugh along, but when they kept a straight face, her smile faded instantly. The shift in her expression, from amusement to irritation, said it all. What might have seemed like harmless laughter came across as insensitive and out of touch, especially in such a professional setting. It was one of those moments that reminded everyone how Meghan's Hollywood-style reactions don't always translate well in the real world, where grace and composure often speak louder than a misplaced giggle. In 2019, during her visit to South Africa, Meghan attended an HIV support group event, a setting filled with raw emotion and real stories of survival. One woman courageously shared how she was forced into an arranged marriage as a teenager, later discovering she was HIV positive during her pregnancy. She spoke about the pain of losing her child, a moment that left the entire room silent. But instead of allowing her story to unfold, Meghan reportedly interrupted midway, shifting the focus completely. She suddenly suggested everyone sit on the floor for a group photo, brushing off the woman's heartbreaking words with a quick, "Oh, I'm so sorry," before turning her full attention to the cameras. Witnesses described the moment as uncomfortable, a powerful testimony cut short for what felt like a staged photo op. To make matters worse, when Meghan left, she reportedly donated second-hand clothes stuffed in garbage bags, without offering a hug, comfort, or even a genuine goodbye. What could have been a moment of empathy and connection ended up feeling performative, another carefully curated scene rather than a gesture of true compassion.
But at any rate, there's all sorts of things there that I thought, it's so important to be able to share what's work for our families and show that we're all in this together with each other.
When Meghan Markle attended Wimbledon to support her close friend Serena Williams, what should have been a relaxed day at the tennis court turned into yet another controversy. Reports claimed Meghan's team demanded that several seats around her remain empty, creating an exclusive no-photo zone in a public venue where fans had waited hours just to get in. Witnesses described the scene as tense. Security staff were seen turning people away and even confronted a man who was accused of taking Meghan's picture, only to later realize he was simply snapping a selfie with the court in the background. The incident fueled criticism that Meghan was acting entitled and out of touch, trying to enforce royal-style privacy in a space meant for everyone. For many, it became yet another example of how her desire for control often overshadows the very image of warmth and approachability she tries to project. At the Invictus Games, an event meant to honor wounded and recovering veterans, Meghan Markle once again drew attention, but not for the right reasons. As the participants walked with quiet dignity, Meghan was seen smiling, laughing, and striding ahead of the injured veterans, as if she were on a red carpet rather than at a solemn ceremony. While everyone else maintained a tone of respect and composure, Meghan's demeanor appeared out of place and performative, with her glancing around and seemingly aware of the cameras capturing her every move. The moment came across as tone-deaf and disrespectful, leaving many with the impression that she forgot the purpose of the event: to honor the heroes beside her, not to steal the spotlight.
Such a great day here at Wimbledon. Again, a big thank you to all those who provided.
At Prince Charles's 70th birthday garden party, Meghan Markle's behavior reportedly turned what should have been a dignified royal event into an awkward spectacle. Witnesses claim she was openly complaining about being bored, and not quietly. People nearby actually heard her say it. Things got worse when Camilla Parker Bowles gently reminded her that royal protocol required Prince Harry to walk ahead. Instead of taking the correction gracefully, Meghan allegedly pulled a face behind Camilla's back, and even stuck out her tongue. Yes, in public. That moment seemed to be the breaking point. According to reports, King Charles noticed the incident, and soon after, an aide was seen whispering something to Harry. Their car was ready. Moments later, the couple was escorted out. Meghan didn't leave early by choice. She was being shown the way out. And after that display, many insiders felt she had crossed the line, forgetting that royal events aren't Hollywood parties, and respect isn't optional. In a behind-the-scenes clip from Meghan and Harry's Netflix documentary, a seemingly casual conversation took an unexpectedly sharp turn. While chatting with actress Mindy Kaling, Meghan was asked about something light-hearted, her love for Jack in the Box. But when Mindy casually referred to her as Meghan Markle, the mood instantly shifted. Meghan quickly interrupted, saying, "It's funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know, I'm Sussex now."
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and
It's
loves
so
it.
funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now. You have kids, and you go, no, I share my name with my children.
Yes.
And that feels so, I didn't know how meaningful it would be to me, but it just means so much to go, this is our family name.
She went on to explain how she shares her last name with her children, calling it meaningful and symbolic of their family identity. But it wasn't what she said, it was how she said it. Her tone came across as tense, defensive, and overly serious for such a simple exchange. What could have been a warm, relatable moment instead felt awkward, as if even her friends have to carefully choose their words around her to avoid triggering irritation. It was a small glimpse behind the polished image. During a public event, as Meghan was speaking passionately on stage, an unexpected moment caught everyone's attention. Her mother, Doria Ragland, gently joined in mid-conversation, but Meghan's reaction said everything. The quick head turn, the wide eyes, and that tight, frozen half-smile instantly shifted the tone. It was the kind of look that silently said, "Did you really just interrupt me?" For a brief moment, the polished composure slipped. Meghan appeared visibly thrown off, struggling to regain her flow. The tension in her face was unmistakable, subtle, but telling. What could have been a sweet, mother-daughter moment turned awkward, revealing a side of Meghan that seemed uncomfortable sharing the spotlight, even with her own mom. It was one of those fleeting, unscripted seconds that spoke volumes about how tightly she tries to control every moment, and how quickly things unravel when she's not the only one in focus. At a royal event in 2019, Meghan Markle was photographed surrounded by children, but her expression told a very different story from the one she often tries to project. Her jaw was tight, her eyes narrowed, and her overall demeanor seemed disengaged and impatient. It wasn't a one-off moment either. This same detached attitude has been noticed in several public appearances. Take her 2016 visit to Rwanda, for example. Photos from that trip show Meghan looking at the children with an expression that many described as cold and uncomfortable. For someone who frequently emphasizes her role as a humanitarian and loving mother, her body language sends the opposite message. Instead of warmth or connection, she often appears as if she's tolerating the moment rather than embracing it, as though the children are props in a photo rather than people she genuinely wants to engage with. It's those subtle cues, the stiff posture, the distant eyes, that make people question how much of her compassion is real and how much is just part of the performance. At the Royal Salute Polo Challenge, what was meant to be a celebration of Prince Harry's team's victory and a charitable cause turned into another awkward Meghan Markle moment. During the trophy presentation, Meghan was caught on camera instructing Dr. Sophie Chundala, the chairwoman of the Centrebale charity, to move and stand beside her instead of next to Harry. Witnesses said Meghan appeared determined to reposition everyone so that she stood at the center of the photo, subtly pushing Dr. Sophie aside in the process. What should have been a moment honoring the charity's achievements and Harry's win ended up looking more like a staged photo opportunity for Meghan. Even as others smiled and celebrated, Meghan's focus seemed fixed on where she was standing and how it looked on camera. It was yet another instance where she seemed unable to share the spotlight, turning a meaningful event into a moment about her, not the mission, not the win, but the image.
Such a great day here at Wimbledon Polo Club. Again, a big thank you to all those who provided.
After one of Prince Harry's polo wins in Florida, Meghan Markle once again found herself at the center of an awkward moment, and not for the right reasons. As Harry and his teammates posed for photos, Meghan was seen reaching toward another player's trophy box, as if trying to hold it for the cameras.
Cool. Really awkward encounter after she tried to join her husband and his polo teammates on stage after a match last week. Now, it's just so cringeworthy. I don't know why she's up there, for one.
The teammate, looking slightly uncomfortable, politely pulled it back, while Meghan awkwardly ducked under raised arms to make sure she stayed in the frame. The whole scene played out as a cringeworthy scramble for attention, leaving spectators visibly puzzled about why she was even on stage in the first place. It wasn't her win, nor her moment, but she still managed to make it about herself. At the 2018 British Fashion Awards, Meghan Markle surprised, and reportedly frustrated, attendees by taking over presenting duties from actress Rosamund Pike mid-show. The event had been carefully planned and scripted, but according to multiple witnesses, Meghan inserted herself into the spotlight at the last minute, forcing organizers to scramble and rework the program to accommodate her unexpected appearance. As the moment unfolded, Rosamund was seen awkwardly stepping aside, unsure how to react as Meghan confidently walked onto the stage to take over. The Hamilton charity event at London's Victoria Palace Theatre in 2018, Meghan Markle's behavior once again drew criticism, and this time, cameras caught it all. As guests and officials gathered for photos, Meghan was seen subtly elbowing a man out of the way so she could move to the front. The movement was quick, but not quick enough to escape the lenses focused on her every move. Instead of waiting her turn or following the royal order of placement, Meghan appeared determined to position herself perfectly at the center of the shot, ensuring she was the one in focus. The man she edged past looked visibly startled, but Meghan didn't seem to notice or care. Moments like this have become part of a growing pattern, scenes where her need to be front and center overshadows basic courtesy and decorum. Whether at charity events, royal gatherings, or public ceremonies, Meghan's actions often send the same message: the spotlight belongs to her. And there you have it. 13 times Meghan Markle proved just how rude she can be. And that's not even counting the moments where she's been short or dismissive with Harry himself, or this video might go on forever. So, which of these moments shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more royal revelations. See you in the next one.